From that story, we go to Check Me Out, our weekly showcase of Nigerians doing amazing things home and abroad. This week, we check out Bamidele Owoola, the entrepreneur committed to expanding Africa's agricultural sector. Let's check her out.
My philosophy of life is to add value. Wherever you are, add value. Hello, I'm Bamidele Owoola. I am an investment and trade facilitator. Check me out. I was born and raised in the UK. During that time, it wasn't actually very cool to be Nigerian. In fact, during that time, many of us pretended to be Jamaican because that was the only, it was the cool country to come from. That began to change as music became popular and football. African countries began to take a center stage, so that helped. And then Afrobeats then also helped. And then it became a lot cooler to be Nigerian. And then I think from there, my interest in wanting to understand my roots became more apparent. I actually wanted to be a detective, and I even joined the police academy in the UK. My dad also helped me to do that. To be a detective, I wanted to be a criminal detective, so I wanted to first study psychology. I did that in Essex University, and thereafter, so now I study political science at University of Abuja. From doing Welcome to Africa and spending more time in Nigeria, I have a bit more of an interest with respect to whatever's going on politically. I feel that Nigeria's investment climate is very, very interesting. I am the CEO of Welcome to Africa International. We are an investment and trade facilitation firm. We organize programs and events not just in Nigeria but outside of Nigeria, where we bring together investors and agribusinesses and the key players across the value chain. We also, visit farms within Nigeria and outside of Nigeria, all for promoting the opportunities and creating an environment where transactions can actually happen. And from doing that, what we hope to see is the creation of jobs. We hope to see the creation of the more inflow of investments, not just foreign investments, but also local investments, and essentially contributing to the economy. We're supported by a board that have been able to facilitate at least 5 billion investments. From our investors club alone, we've got about $50 million in terms of investment interest, investment commitments, and that sets the basis for our investment fund, which has a target size of $100 million. So within the next 3 to 5 years, we see a situation where we would create at least 20,000 jobs at minimum, at the barest minimum. I would say to an extent, I can be very vibrant. I like to explore. I've recently taken on gymnastics. So hopefully within the next 3 weeks, I should be able to backflip. I recently learned how to swim, very proud of that, because there was a time where I used to drown. In fact, me and water, I couldn't do so much, whereas now I am like a fish, so I'm very proud of that. And I think it's inspiring because the swimming pool where I learned how to swim was also the same swimming pool that I almost drowned. So now that I can, do as I like in the pool, I think it speaks to life. Sometimes if you're trying to get to somewhere, it might seem difficult, but if you keep trying, you might fail once or twice, but if you keep pushing, you'll get to where you're trying to get to. I am Bamidele Owoola. I am an investment and trade facilitator, and you have just checked me out.
Good job, Bamidele. Let's